All right, so picking up off the tales of last week. Came down the elevator and was right near the not emergency, danger, do not enter major facility door. Did a little bit of exploring. Found a few interesting items. One being, happy birthday, Jade. Sorry I didn't make it last night.
It's muted.
It's all good.
How you
I'm
feeling?
not feeling great either.
Fair enough.
Happy birthday, Jade.
Ian, I miss you.
Not for long.
Miss you too.
Did a little bit of exploring. Found some force protection armor. Found some tablets. Tablets of Mu. Xanthu's tablets of Mu. Found a portal compass. But instead of... Oh, and then also found a journal describing what some of the rooms may contain in the facility. Not deciding to carry on through the facility, we went straight into the main chamber, everything at full steam ahead. Combat ensued, fighting this abomination creature that had been clad in this protective armor of sorts. Had metallic tentacles that reached out through the facility. Molokov moved up and found out that the panels on either side controlled various things: the steam vents, the fire furnace, and the speed of the pistons in the middle. Hera held the front line against all the little squid-like creatures. Puck and Ghost zipping all over the place, managing to pour a bag of ball bearings down this thing, completely rupturing the center core, taking a lot of damage in the meantime, but keeping the creature's attention and almost leading it into some of these explosions, which definitely helped pull down some of those hit points. And then a few heavy hits around the place, but you eventually brought it down, collapsing next to Molokov, the central contraption now crushing against each other. The big 5 explosions have happened, but it is still trying to churn. The big pistons just aren't active anymore, so it is still eating itself up. The 2 furnaces they've been lowered in heat, but now they're kind of building. The cranes have come to a standstill, and everything seems to be getting more and more pressurized. So we're not in initiative per se, but things seem like they need to be taken action on now, or at least soon, depending on what happens next. Might start a chain of events. So as this thing falls next to Molokov, what would we like to do?
Cry and hide in a corner.
You absolutely can do that. Ghost, you're feeling very hurt at the moment, I believe. Pretty low. How is everyone looking?
Not too bad, to be fair.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
I'm
not terrible, like
Still
about
above
half.
polished,
I'm
Nice.
below half.
yeah, I polished off that potion
Hmm.
a couple of rounds ago. That definitely helped. But
Nice. So even though there's a lot happening around the room, some of you do feel like, okay, we can still do some actions and stuff. But yeah, Puck and Ghost, you definitely took the brunt of the attacks there. Feeling a little bit hurt and bruised. But yeah, what's the plan here?
Checking if this guy's got anything we can take. And looking
Okay,
nervously
so-
at the overheating pipes and stuff, being like, I think we might need to leave this room pretty quick.
Sure. You come up to it, and it is slumped over these barriers, and you can now see that in between the sheets of metal that protects it, this weird kind of mutated beast is underneath it. Give me an investigation check on it, please.
Does this armor have like an actual charge bar that I can see? Like, can I try and figure out how much charge this thing has left?
Yeah, so I wasn't going to bring it up last week to not cause a chain of events, but you look at it and it's got that like red flashing kind of, it's about to discharge and run out. You could still wear it, but it wouldn't provide that protection any longer.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Good to know.
Because it's
Hey,
not like
Molokov, do you think?
just before you go, Michael, it's not like it's not like Fallout power armor. Like if you run out of power, it's going to trap you inside.
Yeah,
it.
so like without a fusion core. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That is exactly what I was thinking, though.
Michael, you go. Jid, you were just on mute. Sorry, but we'll come back to you.
No, that's all good. I was just going to say we got to hook that thing up to a better battery. I got a dirty 20 for my investigation.
Nice. So as you're looking at this thing, you find I'm going to say like bits of the armor that have kind of easily detachable would be worth 750 gold pieces.
Mhm.
You do find this dirty 20. I'm going to say it's not in a vial at the moment, but the beast is kind of letting out this ooze of sorts, and you can tell that has magical properties to it. What it is if you've got a vial on you, or a ghost kind of throws you a vial or two, you can add Curzon's ooze.
How do you spell that?
I'll just put it in the chat.
And yeah, I think I have a vial, but if you have any more Ghost, I can...
Yeah. Curzon's ooze, which will fill up, like the item is one singular thing. And you also find an orb that is in the center of this, like a kind of crystal kind of orb that is in the center of this armor, and it seems to be losing all power to it. But what it is a Shavaran Chert. I don't know how to pronounce that, but you can add an orb of shielding.
Definitely a little nervous with Ghost and the orb.
Sure.
So for now, at least, I'm going to take it.
Yeah.
And we'll work that out a little later, I guess. But I'm definitely starting to look around the overheating facility. I think it might be a good idea to at least get out of this room, if not the entire facility.
Yeah, I can't imagine this building will be able to take on much more of this.
At this point, you're definitely all shouting this because the facility is rumbling, and you can tell more so that a lot of attention is in that center bit because it's now metal on metal grinding in a way that shouldn't supposed to. Like bits are falling in there. It's obviously building up pressure and stuff. Ghost, you were going to say something before?
Yeah, Molokov, do you think we need to vent these furnaces before we leave? Or are we hoping for a boom?
Well, one of those panels is well out, but we can try the other one. I don't know, I feel like a boom is happening that way.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Judging by the
All right, what do you
icon
want to
that's
go
in
and
this
look at?
Sorry, my internet is really bad at the moment. I'm getting about half of everything you're all saying.
That's all good. What do you want to go and look at, Ghost, if you're kind of leading this?
Yeah, I mean, well, the idea would be I'll wait till you guys get to the door so I can flush the furnaces and then I'll follow you out. It's going to be a lot of fire in the room.
Is that what we want, or do we want this machine to go boom and take out the rest of the facility, we can just leave.
What's this? No.
Yeah, fuck, sweet. I'm with it.
Right.
Which way?
Go.
You had an idea?
No,
Or
I
you
said,
were
I
agreeing?
said, I think we all go now.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. And as you say that, you feel even the floor beneath you shaking.
I will double stack 2 vials into my Stimpack device and shoot myself in the neck with a 2nd level cure wounds.
Oh, jeez. I thought that was the end of Ghost for a second. No, you guys go. You guys go.
Speaking of that as well, I'll toss Puck a capsule and give you 9 poison.
Is cure wounds 2d8 now?
No, that's the new 2024, but
Oh, I see. That's not the legacy. Yeah, gotcha.
yeah, no, we're still playing.
We're so old.
Heritage D&D.
I think it is.
Heritage D&D.
I do think that's nice what they did for the healing, because it does feel,
Yeah.
when you're trying to it's the same as that much. It's the same. Usually you heal more the average damage you're doing at that level, but
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of the same.
Yeah, and healing is always I've found, especially when I played clerics, is is it worth healing, or should I just attack and help take down the enemy rather than the support doesn't feel support enough? But cool. So you chuck Puck this capsule, and everyone starts heading to the door, leaving behind this facility, starting to really rupture itself apart. As what are you looking at, Jed?
I'm reading the ooze? That's crazy. Okay, we'll have to... What?
You're more than welcome to sit down and talk about it as
Nope. Technically, I don't know what it is yet.
Behind you, and everyone. Okay, so everyone, you kind of get to the door, and I imagine that most when they come down to this lower level, you see that spirit of death again, and it's just Jesus Christ, Hera, this thing is just floating there ominously. Puck can kind of look at it and give it a.
I'll give it a high five.
Yeah.
I was just thinking as I walk past, I go high five, and nothing, just air whiff. Yeah, cool.
Cool. So, we want this here.
Remind me, DM, did you say there were other exits to this room, or
No,
it's just that main door? Yeah, okay, cool.
just that main door.
I'll
do is I'll move you. Go, Jed.
I was going to say, are we just going back the way we came as fast as possible?
Yeah, well, I would like to explore, but I don't know how much time we have until this whole building starts falling apart.
Maybe we can come back after the big boom goes off.
True. As we're leaving, can I try and get an actual gauge? Does it look like we've maybe got a while, or does this thing look like it's fucking about to go?
Okay, as
and
you are
take the whole building with it.
Yeah, as you are exiting the room, give me an Arcana check.
And D4. Only getting 14 plus 19.
19, you are assessing every gauge that you can get a read on, every vent that is how much before that blows. Two things you discover is that, one, the building looks like it is overpowering everything for a short while. Now, whether that be how doors open, how vents work, how XYZ, everything is going to be kind of at its limit. Two is that when this goes, the plant is going to go. So, based on that, you can make the decision whether you want to check out other spaces or just get out as quickly as possible. But those are the two facts that you gain from that.
Yeah. Look, we might have some time, we might not, but it's a big risk if we stay. I think we should go. Last thing we need is the roof coming down on us.
Those
Molotov says,
looking fun.
as he's fucking like, as soon as we get out of this room, he goes back to where he's gonna keep the armor that he's wearing on, so I'm not gonna do the whole double action to do that. But
Sure.
I am gonna. I assume he would have left his old sort of standing there, and he quickly like packs it down and like unscrews bits, so it all starts to throws like gorget and all of that stuff
Yeah, sure.
in his bag.
Okay, cool.
And he'll do it as quickly as possible, so whether or not it's the roll, but he'll take a quick look at whatever the charging port was for the armor and see if he could just quickly try and at least be like, okay, that's what it looks like for if I want to try and charge it.
Yeah, I told you last session it's a micro USB. No,
Yeah.
give me an intelligence roll on it.
Yep, just straight intelligence.
Yeah.
Just cut the cable.
Oh,
Take the male end of the cable with you.
18 on the dice for a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's good enough to whether you commit it to memory or you even jot it down on a book that you grab from the shelf and rip out a page and just scribble something into it. Yeah, you know what you need to do.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Heading for the door. Unless anyone else wants to do something.
No?
I'm keen to just leg it. It looks like half the team's already left,
That
so
just seems the right call.
All right, so you want to go back up to the elevator that you came down in?
I think so. I think the intention is
sweet.
we're just going to get out of here.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
out the door as quick as we can, and yep.
All right, so you get back in the elevator, you repeat the sequence of buttons, and it flies up at a speed that is probably bordering on too fast for comfort. But you smash into the stops, the doors slam open, and Jalou kind of looks at you with Tari there as well, as you kind of all pile into the cave entrance
We got to go.
out here.
Sorry, Zatara. Lovely to meet you. It's been a pleasure, but we gotta move.
You see she is like looking around at all, and you can feel now the cave is shaking and everything is like, I mean, there's no flashing buttons in this room, but you could tell that like everything is kind of going to that 100% level. And Tari goes, "Don't worry, we can trust them. We just need to stick close behind, do what you can to help." And he gets her up onto like his shoulders in that kind of helping stance. And Jalug again will help them as well. I'll allow for this session the advantage you get for a missing player, if you so choose to use it, because Jalug is kind of still around at this point. He's actually still by the entrance, but here we go. Let's move him in. He's already gone.
He heard
cool.
the first
So-
rumble and
yeah,
was like,
well-
I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, like fuck this shit. They're on the right.
All right, you stand facing this door that you know leads into the cave. Puck, how do you go about doing this, knowing that there are creatures
First
on the
question.
outside?
Yeah, first question. What was the guy's name? The pitmaster?
Did I give a name?
I'm pretty sure he introduced himself when he like came through the door, but I just don't know if I wrote it down.
Let me quickly check. It might. Was it Nazan?
It can be if you want it to be.
It's literally up to you.
Yeah, I don't think I gave him a name, and if I did, it was made up on the spot because it has no importance.
Sure. Okay. Whatever name he gave
dead
me.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. My intention is to try and be like, he wants you to go help him. Things are going bad down there, and get them to like hit deeper in. That's what I want to say to them. And how am I going to get out of here? I'm going to get Tari over, who's the one who closed the door, and
Yep.
be like, "Do you know how to open it?" and start like pushing on the door and like investigating to try and work out where the latch and the catch is.
From this end, it is just a latch. Like you can.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not secret from this side. But yeah, can I have the marching order of people going out?
I'll be at the front, but as we're kind of getting ready, I'll look back and I'll say, we might have some imminent violence, but I'll try and talk our way out of it.
So who's behind Puck?
I'll come up behind Puck.
Yep. Then goes to a hero.
And
I'll stick with Tari and Zatara. I can give them cover with the cube.
okay, yeah, I'll hang in behind Molikov.
Sweet. You do have your spirit with you as well.
I was gonna say I'll keep him just behind me for now.
Sweet. And you open that door. And as you step up, you start speaking these words, Puck, but these two things are monsters. They are not going to listen, so we are going to roll initiative
Fair
on
enough.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they will roll initiative. What'd you get, Ghost?
Yeah, sorry, I realize I can do that myself. There we go. Envy's here somewhere as well, and she'll stick with
She is.
this Spirit of Death space somewhere.
What a team.
And I don't know if it's a bit pushing my limits, but if while Puck is getting this door open, I can activate the cube of force around myself, Tari, and Zatara, that would be
You
great.
can. I will
Wonderful.
allow that.
I shall press the number 5 face.
Bloop.
Nothing can pass through the barrier.
Sweet. I'm assuming Tari will come back to you to do that. All right. So, this is a bit different. Molikov, you're up first.
Ooh.
No, what the hell?
Come on, Puck.
Even with
Roll a two.
I got the 19 and I'll still be second.
I only rolled 13.
Oh. I rolled an 18 to get here.
You're up first.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll sort of, I guess, shuffle past Puck. 5, 10, 15. Step into the room, see what's going on, and I suppose charge right in at the far one.
Nice. Charge in, and these
Uh,
things, they are these snake-like creatures that have this fiery ember kind of heat to them. They obviously answer to the pitmaster and had some kind of connection with them, so they look aggressive and are going to attack.
Cool. I'll charge into the shield first and try and knock it on its back.
Sure.
For a natural one, so I'm assuming not.
Oh no. Should have been a halfling.
Should have been a halfling. But I will still try and punch it. Oh my god. A natural one. Gonna put that dice away.
Yeah,
Not
just throw that
good.
dice out.
Not good.
Not good. There we go. A 23.
23
I
to
swear I
hit.
can do things.
Definitely
Yeah. For 5 points of thunder damage. That is all.
5 points of damage. Nice. As you hit it, I'm going to take the natural one as your metal arm flies through and misses, and then you just need to hit it, so you throw your other arm at it. And as you come within 5 feet of this creature, you will take 3 points of fire damage.
That.
But that punch you feel was pretty meaty, like it cracks some bones, and they're not strong by any means.
Cool.
I imagine it happens kind
That's
of at
all.
the same time, but you and Puck run through the door. Puck, you're up.
Seeing the fiery splashback, I am not keen to get super close to these guys, but I will come out. I'm probably hop up and over the stairs with my boots and get down to there, sort of out of the way.
Yep, nice.
Sorry, our front door just opened. That freaked me out. And it's getting home from a walk with the dogs. And I will shoot with my hand crossbow, the one that is.
For a bike ride, don't worry.
Yeah. Look, he and Boba do love to ride their bike together.
I saw that. That was awesome.
Yeah. And I'm going to shoot the one that is fighting with Mole.
Yeah, go for it.
That is a natural one, and I will re-roll it because I can.
What is going
That's
on?
3 in a
here?
row. That's unreal.
To be fair,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
glad
better.
you didn't stick around to fuck around in the machine room with all these rolls.
Yes. That's way over 20. I rolled a 17.
Yep. That'll hit. Go for damage.
Yep, and I will be getting some sneak attack on this one. I
Sure
keep
will.
forgetting to say that I'm using my sharpshooter, but that's fine. So that's one. Is that? And then 1, 2, 3, 4 for that. Yeah, that's right. That is... Oh, that's good. Wow, I have 3 6s and a 5 in that. That's 30. That's 30 points of damage.
I don't know what happens when you double damage NPC enemies, but this is just obliterated out to the player. It had 15 hit points left.
And I will use my Whales from the Grave to hit the other one.
Oh, nice.
And this ghostly green flash will come across its face, and it'll take 10 points of necrotic.
Amazing.
And then I will shoot it again as my bonus action.
Nice.
And this time I will take sharpshooter, because I won't get sneak attack. Sorry, not sharpshooter. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, sharpshooter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that is to hit. That makes it a 16.
16 hits.
Okay, cool. So it's just 1 die. Plus 10, 17 points of damage.
I was waiting for the plus because I knew that you would get it. You sweep the floor coming out here being like, hey, so-and-so needs your help. Oh, these are fucking monsters. Done.
Okay, cool.
And the room goes quiet except for that hum again. And yeah, you definitely have not dragged any attention from anywhere else. As everyone else in the room kind of, I imagine Scooby-Doo looks out across the door and sees that this room has been cleared.
When they die, do these so one, are we still in initiative?
I'm going to say yes to let's get us out of the building in initiative,
Sure.
just in case anything else goes down.
Yep, okay. My question is, are those bodies, now that they're dead, still on fire?
They are smoldering, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to call out, if I can still do that before I end my turn.
Yeah.
Roll the bodies into the water pump that's down there.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. So, Ghost, you're up. and this is for the whole party, as our directive is get out now. It's kind of a forced initiative that the building is definitely shaking and speeding up. So what would you like to do?
I am going to move with Tari and Zatara. I am the shield. I am currently the one with a big old cube.
30-foot jaunt.
That's the one. Envy can stick with Hera. And we'll move
Okay,
with
sure.
Hera. Or in front of Hera, who knows? I mean, if we can dash.
Are you sure? So what you'll do is go another 30 feet here. And as you kind of approach this corridor, you realize that you'll have to get into a single file line, but you can hear just ahead, what's going on? What's the gauges? They're too much. The alarms start going off. They're obviously losing control of their control panels and such. But you remember that there are creatures ahead of you.
Yep. That's why I won't go quite that close to the door. We'll leave a bit of space for someone else to come through first.
Gotcha.
A big Molotov or a sharpshooting puck.
Cool. Hera, you're up.
Sweet. I will wander forward. I suppose that's going to be all my movement. Yeah, I'll move forward up to there. I suppose I'll sort of, having heard what Puck said, think about it and just sort of put my hands down, almost like, you put your hands over a fire just to see how warm it is.
Yep.
And gauge whether or not I think grabbing or touching these is going to do any severe damage to me.
For sure. Your hands get close, and it's going to be like carrying a hot plate of food, but you're not going to burn yourself. As the creatures are dead, they're not going to be doing extra damage after that.
Yeah, I suppose it's better be safe than sorry. I suppose to speed up the process a little bit. I'll grab the ankles. Ankles? It didn't really have ankles, did it? I'll
With
grab
snakes.
part of the fire snake and tell Jaluk to grab the other half and give me a hand and
Gotcha.
drag it 5 feet that way.
Yep. So you guys drag the snake down towards the water.
Yeah. And then I will just move old mate, who's actually can go through the walls, so he's just going to go straight line up to there.
Nice. All right. Tari and Zatara will stick by you, Ghost. They'll actually offer the help action in case you need it. And then we go up to Molokov again. Hearing in the distance, the burn, everything going.
Yeah. I wipe the sweat off. Sort of not really knowing why, but he'll grab the thing, the monster that was in front of him.
Yep.
He'll take a step over here, and almost as he is, he's going to take a big spin, and he's going to try and toss it
Okay, sure.
into the water.
Give me a strength check or athletics.
Love to do athletics. Bad. 23.
23. Yeah, you just heave this thing over. I'm going to say, like, that's a very long way to throw it, but when it lands, it rolls and goes in the water and then just starts sizzling and bubbling in the water.
Heads. And I will use the rest of my movement to. I assume that was an action to do that.
Yeah.
And so, taking the lead, I'll try not to block the doorway.
All right. Heading
Stand
up to the
over there.
doorway, you now hear the shouts and screams of, "Oh, what's going on? What the heck's going on? Everything's going wrong." Down the from those hissing voices from the UNT. Puck.
Cool. So yeah, I don't know how well I've made everyone spend their time throwing these things in the water. My hope was that when these guys run down, they don't go, "Why are these things dead? Oh shit, we've been double crossed." Because I still want to try and convince them to go down. So I'm going to run over here, shut the door, and then keep moving. And that's my movement. And then I'm going to cunning action dash to go 30, 25, 30, and then I'm going to use my movement to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to zoom all the way around to there, wiggling and weaving past everyone. So I'm going to quickly shut the door and sprint is basically my plan for this whole turn.
Nice. Yeah, now that you're getting really close to them, you see that they are just moving around this room, panicking.
Oh, is that door open?
That is open, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. In that case, I want to call out what I was going to say before of Nagash. I don't know, it's not his name, but whatever. Like the guy wants your help. You need to get down there.
The Nagash being like the ultimate Lord of Death from Warhammer.
Yeah. That's the plan.
So what you're going to give me is, I think it's going to be deception.
Yeah, that seems fair.
And I think I will roll against this because they are in a heightened state.
Yep.
So
Deception. 18.
No. They all kind of look at you and go, "What's going on? What's going on?" And you call out your Nagash needs your help, and they will look like they're about to move past you. I'm going to give them an initiative. Yeah. It's not. All right. Yeah, you call this out. I'm going to say, Molotov and Ghost, give me a perception check.
Natural 20 for 21.
Nice. And Molotov?
11.
Okay, you don't hear Puck calling this out, but Ghost, you absolutely do hear the plan. So do with that what you will, because Ghost, it is now your turn.
Wonderful. I'm a force field.
You are. I am a force field.
I
am a force field.
I am a force field. I'm going to spend my action changing the face of this cube because we will not be able to squeeze single file through this. Nothing can pass through spell effects can't pass through barrier. Living matter doesn't really matter. I'll just deactivate it.
Yep. Goes down.
And we'll step in front of the other two and just sort of say to Molotov, "They're on their way. They're coming up the hall. Get ready." I'll pull out my pistol. I can't hold an action, so that's all I've got.
You can hold an action, can't you?
No, I spent an action.
Because you've used your action. Okay, understood. I was like, I'm pretty sure you can still hold an action in the game, but
I would
you're
love
right.
to. No.
Cool. So Molotov, you get told they are coming. Get ready, and Ghost primes a weapon. Hera, you're up.
Yep.
I will say for your sake, Hera, that Jalug will continue to push that body into the water. and it sizzles away.
Oh, so, yeah, I probably wasn't being much help strength-wise lifting the body. That's probably just being inconvenient in Jalug's way. And then continue to give advice as he's dragging the body. No, I would hold it under the. No, yeah, okay, you got it.
Grab its ankles. Grab its ankles.
Yeah, look for the ankles. And then I suppose the grounds are shaking, so if I can be skadooting myself. And I will move myself up to there. I
Nice.
suppose I will send the spirit forward, just keeping him in front of me. Send him up next to Ghost.
Very good. Cool. That is that all?
I might just hold. Yeah, just because I don't know specifically how this is going to go, I'm just going to hold a firebolt for if they become aggressive or if one of my team makes an attack against them.
Understood. All right,
Is that
that
right?
brings us to their turn, and so they're going to go action. Dash until they come face to face with Ghost. Action. Dash. And then my question to you, Puck, is: Are you going to do anything as they run past you?
No, as I called out to the, I was like, I'll try and talk our way out of it. So I'm hoping that carried some weight. my intention is not to do anything. I want them to try and run down, and when it all blows up, they're deep inside. Yeah.
Nice. So they come rushing around this corner here, and that's the end of their movement and action as well. So they're kind of like mid-run, but you can see the confusion on their faces. They're met with Ghost Molokov and a Death Spirit, just kind of hanging out there, but they have no opportunity to do anything about it, which is great because now it's Molokov's turn. What are you doing?
Yeah, I guess with Ghost sort of saying that and sort of realizing the plan a little bit, he'll sort of stand back and just shield up, let them pass. But I will hold just my attack if any of them turn on any of us for
Okay,
yeah.
understood. Puck.
Go in the door.
I'm just going to lock you all in there with them and then run away, and that's the end of the campaign. No, I'm going to come in to here. And I'm probably going to spend my action trying to work out how to shut that door once everyone's through, or whatever.
Oh, sure.
That's kind of my plan. Is once everyone's through, I want to shut that door.
Yep. Give me a quick investigation check, just straight.
Investigation. I believe that's plus 11. Investigation. No, plus 8. So that makes it a 15.
15. You're pretty sure this panel at the end of the room would do it? You would have to go over to the panel and see what the buttons do.
Cool. I'll use some more of either my movement or my action or whatever just to get over there. That's all I'm doing this turn, though, is to be ready to shut the door.
Yeah, cool. Ghost.
Yeah, much
line
like
of you and Tia running up the corridor.
much like Molokov, I'm gonna sort of put an arm out to, I guess, Tari's like he's being like, "Oi, step back."
Yeah.
Just say, "Hurry, it's bad," and kind of like wave them through.
Give me a deception check with that.
Yeah, sure. At the same time, putting that other hand on Valence and at the back of my belt.
Nice.
Oh, that's really good. Deception. -1 for an 18.
Cool. They look at you and like, yes. And you all hear them kind of agree with Ghost, which is a good thing. It comes to their turn. They will action dash. Yep, they can basically make it down as they go down the stairs, running past you all, and go into the darkness. All right. Back to Molotov. Oh, he's gone. That's right.
Teferi's projected himself.
Back to you, Molotov.
And back to Molotov.
So they all just ran through. Lovely.
Ghost gave instructions. Deception check passed. They all just sprinted down the stairs to the unknown.
Wonderful. Fantastic. Bolting it as fast as I can. I will get to there, and then I will action dash to get to there.
Nice. You run into the room, see Puck standing near the console, and kind of arrive in the room as well. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I guess that's it for now.
All right. Puck.
I think I'm basically just holding an action to shut this door.
Cool.
And then I might, tell Mole to move down to that one down there, kind of let's get ready to get out of here.
Gotcha. All right. You look down at the console and there are kind of little maps of the space. And you can see that the doors are all flashing, but you can definitely identify this. I'm imagining you mean this door here.
Yeah.
Cool. Ghost and Entourage.
Yeah. All right. Come on. Quick smart to Tara and we'll just take all of my movement.
Nice.
And action dash. So 30 feet there-ish. 60 feet there-ish.
All right, you all kind of pile in to the room just behind the door, which takes us to Hera and Jalug being left in the room, and Envy as well.
Yep. So me and Jalug are gonna head down towards the hole in the darkness. No. I will do the same as my fellow compatriots, and I will action dash, which is only going to get me there.
Nice. As you kind of start sprinting around the corner, and you can see everyone in front of you in that room there, you can see the door almost like in an alien sequence, ready to close. As you run past this door here, the whole building is shaking, but this door isn't shaking, it's being pushed against. And as you get there, I need you to make a strength save as the door flies open, the last person to cross the path.
Oh, strong old hero. I believe that's a +0. That is a +0, so that's 18.
Oh, 18 is enough, which is great.
Yeah.
So you take half damage of 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Fuck. Yeah, cool.
as this door smacks behind you and maybe catches one of your arms or something. And you see that in this room is almost like a pressure sense room that is filled with mist and smoke. And the two, again, like you're looking into a dreamscape, yellow eyes peel back as you guys see a strong creature that's needed for these mechanics
Oh no.
standing behind the door that has just pushed it open. Which I've just put in the chat as well.
Oh, this one has ankles.
It sure does. And it's going to use those to attack you.
Nah.
Oh, fuck.
So it is
Oh, shit,
reckless
watch out, it's got elbows.
at the moment. So it's going to take advantage on melee attack rolls. But attack rolls against it have advantage until the start of its next turn.
Cool.
1 bite, 2 claws.
Oh, that's a lot.
So the bite attack,
Mm-hmm.
it's a 2 for a total of 6.
Just misses.
2 claws. We've got a dirty 20 and a 14.
Yep, they both hit.
Okay. So that
I'm going to
is-
use my reaction
Yeah.
and silvery barbs on the 20.
15 is the lower roll.
Back up, yep, still hits.
With a shot.
So I had already rolled both damages, so it is 12 points of slashing damage.
Oh, I see.
You still standing?
I do not
I'm
hurt
still
Hera.
standing. Yep. I do like how we were just talking about how I hadn't taken that much damage and we're looking all right.
It was a creature that was being held in this room. That brings us to the top of the round, though. Molokov, you hear it kind of jump out of the way of this door as it goes bang, and then this creature reach out and take a swipe at her. But you do also see Puck standing there ready to close this next door. What would you like to do?
Puck's going to be right after. Where is the door lines?
So here, the door,
Yeah.
and here, between here and this creature is a door that is broken, been smashed.
Yeah.
Does that
How,
make sense?
like,
The
how
door-
hurt?
the door
Yeah,
is
yeah,
here.
sorry. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. How hurt are you, Hera? Do you look, couldn't take another hit?
I turn to you and smile with blood dripping out my mouth and
no!
give you a thumbs up, but the thumb is broken.
Just like
Fuck.
off to the side.
Yeah, just like hanging back, loosely flapping around.
And our way out is down here, right? That's
It's south.
that's what
Yeah.
we're aiming for. Cool. I am gonna. He sort of lines up a shot and throws his shield, sort of whips around here with electrical energy, and I'm gonna vortex warp you out of there.
Oh, nice.
I am.
And sort of shield sort of crackling with that energy launches back past me, and you will rematerialize somewhere around here, I reckon.
Can that be the trigger, Reese, for my held action as well?
100%. Yeah. So what I was going to say.
I think I still have to see it, so I'll say I can't move you though.
Yeah, so there or there, you get vortex warped by this thing, and Puck, you see Molokov doing it and hit the button, and the door slams shut. and slams shut with force as well because everything is overpowered, that you see it almost jams itself in the wall. You can make a pretty safe assessment that maybe can be broken down, but it would take a while to break this door down.
Yeah. Sorry. Is there anything else you're doing, Mole? Yeah. Cool. And then I'm like, run.
Sorry.
And then
No, sorry. Yeah, I was going to say
sorry, yeah.
movement will be the only
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
There we go. That's it.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm also just moving, just getting out as quick as possible. Do I need to open this door, or is it open?
No, so they're all open.
Yep.
And I would say that now that it's all just movement, that last final door is closed. You all kind of pile together, make sure Deluga's not left behind, and kind of all start moving out of this facility. You get out into that open space in front of it, and just keep running, even though the mists are around you. You move forward, and then it just almost goes silent for a second before boom, and it just implodes and explodes on itself, and you can kind of almost sense behind you the power of the city dim, and then some bits come back, but it explodes behind you. And for the fun of a DM, can you all make some dex saves, please?
Sure
Right
thing.
as everyone's hightailing it out of the room, I just place my hand on this door that's just shut behind me, and just in my head think to Envy, "Good girl, go get him."
Oh no!
And she's gonna face off with this thing to the
Oh no, I
death.
didn't realize she was back.
Oh no!
I
I completely.
Hey, there's also a
Killed my
spirit of
fucking
death in there,
dog.
so
Yeah,
shit.
Cindy and the
I didn't realize she
spirit
was still back there. Oh,
are
no.
taking swings.
Oh, that's brilliant.
We can go get her.
Look, she's already
corpse.
NV 2.0, 3.0.
Yeah.
She'll come.
It
I like
happens.
the idea that you base it on a different breed of dog every time.
It absolutely changes every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Next one's gonna be
The roll. You know the roly poly dogs. Going to be one of those next time.
Chavez.
I don't know if it's a sharp. Hang on, I'll find it.
The
Maybe it is a sharp.
toilet paper dog.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Japanese fighting dogs. Chavez.
Is it? Yeah, it is a sharper. Yeah.
They're a cool
I love
dog.
the idea of like you've the reason it's all roly poly is because you've got like an animal pelt, but it's from an animal that is way too big.
Oh, the body horror.
Amazing. Yeah, so you
Dex.
you leave the two companions behind, and as you get enough distance from the thing, what were our dex saves?
8.
Oh no.
15.
13.
With my extra bonus as well.
And Hera?
Dex save. I mean, my modifier is +1, but I did roll a natural 1.
I love that. The debris and stuff that is absolutely pelting down around you. Molokov and Hera, you'll take 9 points of damage.
Are you still standing here?
As we're all sort of running out, and Molokov does like another little double check, seeing the broken thumb with the thumbs up and the blood pouring out. Here he goes, "Oh, at least we're out." And a rock just smacks her in the back of the head and she falls to the ground.
Oh,
Jesus. I think almost falls, and Molokov will try his best to catch her. And puts one of the captures in her mouth and crunches it in for her, and I'll give you one of my last spell slots. Oh, fucking hell. 5 points of healing. Come on, we've got to go.
But yes, all cleared from the power station. few little collectibles with you. But yeah, you just see it
Mm.
on fire, smoking,
Sweet.
like overdriven. You're not sure what kind of power it's still putting out, but it definitely isn't pumping out power anymore. Like there might be a little bit of power.
Feeling was that?
5 points.
Oh.
Sweet. Thank you.
And yeah, you can now just see that smoke rising up. Not even a perception check, I don't think, but you probably notice that some forms of creatures and stuff probably escape through the air vents and through other places, ones that you may or may not interact with later on. But yeah, seeing that there was a kind of a hive of activity on those other levels, and things kind of dim down again to that silence that the mists bring.
It's not like a continual
Well, I think-
explosion. Like a
It's definitely still on fire. Like the smoke is rising into the air. That black fog diesel smoke. But no, there's no continuous explosions.
Well done, everyone. Do we need to find a place to sit for a little bit?
Yeah.
sort of
Yes,
have hair under my arm.
Yep. Paku is also not doing. I mean, he's okay now, but like is also like still hurt.
I got one more slot if you want it.
No.
No,
I don't need it. I'm not in any way desperate. And I got potions. All right, shall we
Jalou
find
kind
somewhere
of-
to hold up for an hour?
Yeah, suggests like why don't we find one of these buildings close by that worked last time, and you kind of go a block or two away from the station and find an empty what used to look like a shop, maybe a grocery shop of sorts, and you go in there. As you all kind of come in, Tari is going to look after Zatara again. She looks very exhausted, very tired, but now is kind of over to you for what would you like to do?
Yeah, find a spot to rest. Like probably get a decent way away from where we are, and find a spot to
Yep.
rest.
As we kind of find spots to sit down, I'll come up towards sort of Hera, and I imagine Molokov's there with her, and just offer Hera a stim needle.
Sure.
You good?
I will be. I will take that if you don't mind.
Oh yes. And then I half like collapse my head onto Molokov's shoulder and like hand on top of his head. Just thanks for saving my life back there. I saw it.
Well,
It didn't go that bad, but it could have gone
Good
so
job.
much worse.
It's about as good as it. As about as good
Okay,
as we could have
okay.
hoped, really.
can't count the number of times that you've all saved mine.
Hera, you can have what's 2 + 7? 9 points of healing.
Well, fuck yeah, we're back in the double digits, boys.
Jeez.
Let's get back in there.
Oh my goodness.
Like, put me back in the
Who
ring.
needs a short rest?
Right next to counter. Let's go.
Right, let's find some hold up building that we can get to, and maybe have a conversation with Zatara as well. Find out what she knows. And our next
That's a
move.
good idea.
It looks as good as anything.
Yeah, you kind of have a look around, and it's kind of secure. The only thing would be it's got like a shop window at the front, if you wanted to address that, but it definitely has insides and different rooms and such like that.
I will pull out a fine dwarven tapestry and hang it across the window.
Nice.
Pick up an old nail out of a
Nice.
floorboard or something if I have to attack it.
Yeah.
Why have you been carrying? Whatever.
I have like a full silk bed set in here. I have been sleeping in luxury this whole time. I don't know how you haven't noticed.
I guess
Those yaks from the mountain really knew how to like
Hold on.
rest and chill.
Oh, they sure did. Been a few nights now that I've been using their
Yeah.
leaf to help me.
Oh. Yeah, speaking of random things I've been carrying around, I think Jalug had a couple of things he wanted me to check out, but for the sake that he's not here.
I was just
Was
about
there
to
anything
ask about
else?
those.
Yeah, was there anything else you guys wanted inspected?
Yes. I have those two things. I have the I have this ooze that we got. I don't know if you had another one, like another vial. Do we fill 2 or 1 with it? But I've given you the one. Still one.
It's one item.
Yep.
Whether
Cool.
you flavor that with 2 vials or not, that's fine, but it's one item.
Yeah, sure. I will hand that over to you, and also
Yeah, I'm
somewhat
not gonna lie,
reticently.
I looked it up because I was like, that just it's going to be like a potion or something. It's so much more than a potion.
And the orb of shielding that we got, Shavar and Chert. I'll pass those over. And then I'm going to go sit with Tari and Zatara to talk with them while we rest.
Nice. So, yeah, Ghost, you identify those 2 items. So, if you want to look those up and
I'll Google them.
explain to the party what they are.
Right. Orb of shielding. So this will take me 20 minutes. That's okay. I'm not necessarily short resting. It requires attunement. If you're holding the orb when you take damage of the associated orb's material, you can use a reaction to reduce damage to by 1d4. The materials and their associated damage types are listed in the Orb of Shielding table. So which kind of Orb of Shielding is this, Steve?
Force. It's force damage.
It is force. Us. Got you, Shavar and Chet. So yep, if you're attuned to this, you can use a reaction to reduce force damage by a d4. Curzin's Ooze. I haven't read this yet.
Read it and discover at the same time.
It's out of control.
Okay. Oh.
It's venom, right?
Immune to
Basically,
poison
yeah.
condition. Can you speak command cause your body to assume the amorphous qualities? Oh, you can turn into a slime.
Got venom over here.
Yeah, you're essentially a little bit venom. Yeah. Exhale acid in a 30-foot line. That's fucking great. 8d8 damage. Wow. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Right. That's real gross. Do I find out all of that information?
You find out all that information.
All right. Nasty. If only Vargir were here. Okay, cool. That's really freaking awesome. And I suppose for the sake of it, I know he's not here, so I just remember Jalug had that black shard, which I don't think we've looked at properly.
Oh, sure. No, you can absolutely look at that because I believe that's not a Jalug item. It's like a party item that he was holding.
Yeah, that's the only one that I can remember that he had.
Yep.
That needed looking at.
Let me just find it for you.
That ooze is wild, DM. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Really cool rogue item.
Really cool rogue item.
You can see that like slipping into the room or like just unleashing an acid breath.
Yeah.
It's like it's not. The downside to it is also I'm like that's not the worst downside considering you're dead. Like not great, but like not the worst one you could have had.
Because I assume that's not. It's not as soon as you go down. It's only
no.
if you
Yeah, it's
actually
when you die.
Yeah, the only
and like
issue with that is that it's no resurrection, right? No immediate resurrection.
Yeah.
No easy resurrection
Yeah.
unless it's what the like 7th or 8th level one that you can do without a body.
Yeah, resurrection. Yeah.
Check your
Right,
Facebook.
yeah.
and we don't really have access to any resurrection spells anyway. So
No.
No, I'm still one
I
level
think-
off that, I think.
Michael, check
I was going to say, I think we
message
can do it next level.
That's the
Next
item
level,
that
I also
was
get-
holding.
the ability to do some of that kind of gaseous form sort of stuff as well. So
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, my next because next level is 9, so I get some. A lot of us will get interesting class/subclass features. So that'll be really fun.
Yeah, I think we get a class thing and we'll start getting access to 3rd level spells. It's going to be
Which would
our...
be really cool.
I think 3rd is
And
like
while
the
we're
best. It's like the most well-rounded level of spells. You know, that it's where they're cool, but they're not doing crazy shit.
I've always loved like the creative stuff of like, hey, you've got this thing. How can you use it creatively? I'm like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
You've got a spell that can do this. All right, but like, how are you going to polymorph the dragon? Okay, that's interesting. Now what? Those things. So,
Hera, are you doing anything during this rest? I'll come back to you, Puck.
I do absolutely not. I am sitting and relocating my shoulder and
Ooh.
taking. I used 6 hit dice.
Oof.
Wow.
Mainly because I
Yeah,
used
rough day
4
tomorrow.
and 2 of them were 1s, so I was like, well, I need more than that.
No. Okay, so you're really just focusing on yourself there.
Yeah,
Molotov?
I'm
No, I don't think. I think he's probably stepped out of his armor and is having a look at readjusting things after that quick transition of all his gear. I think he'll no, this wants to be here. He'll sort of move a bit down and bolt a new bit on somewhere. And I think apart from that, nursing his wounds and yeah.
Okay.
Maybe now taking a look at the other side of it, like the armor side of how it charges, but not in a way that he wants to solve anything during the short rest. More in a curiosity of how's this going to work in the future.
Sure. And then the conversation with Tari and Zatara will happen. As Ghost, do you want to reveal this last item that you've identified?
Yeah. This thing's kind
Oh
of
my
cool,
God.
but also a little bit scary.
So we remember
this
this
one-
is what we
Yeah.
found with the air priestess that had imbued herself with wings and
Yeah, so actually fighting with priestess would have been really interesting. But I think we took care of it pretty quickly. This is the Shard of Zaluan. It's 1 foot long shard, requires attunement. It gives empowered magic, so while holding the shard, you can use it as a spellcasting focus, and it gives +1 bonus to your spell attack rolls. It also gives enhanced strength. Your strength score increases by 4 while the shard is on your person. The shard can't raise your strength above 22. So you can get fucking a lot of strength. And it is cursed.
This.
no, don't worry about that.
You remain cursed until you are targeted by a remove curse spell or similar magic, or until the shard is reattached to Zaloon's petrified heart. No idea what that means. I imagine Zeluan is a creature or something. So when you roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you roll on the shard's misfortunes table to determine the misfortune.
God.
For as long as this misfortune lasts, no other misfortune can befall you. So you can't stack them, but
Okay.
it's a D6
I assume.
table. It goes from
So what?
You are
Each
poisoned
time you
rattle-
roll a
rattle
one,
off
you
the
roll a
roll.
new.
Yeah, you roll a misfortune.
yeah. Each time you roll a 1 on an ability check, saving throw, or attack roll. Anytime you roll.
Yeah, gotcha.
Um,
Yeah, what
So
do we got?
you-
What do we
you
deal
either
with?
number 1, you accidentally cut yourself with a shard and you're poisoned till the next dawn. 2, you experience a vision of calamity and stunned until the end of your next turn.
Fuck.
3, for a few seconds, the ground shakes underneath you. Each creature within 10 feet must succeed on a DC 16 saving throw or be knocked prone. 4, the shard releases 3 magical darts at a random creature within 30 feet. If no such target exists, you're the target. Each dart hits automatically and deals 1d4 plus 1. So it's a magic missile. 5, until the next dawn, beasts with intelligence score of 3 or lower are hostile to you. And 6, nothing seems to go your way. Until the next dawn, you have disadvantage on ability checks. It's a lot of until the next dawn.
But that was a 1 on attack roll. Nothing else.
No,
Like it's not
on
but
anything.
any one whatsoever. Oh, it is on anything?
It's on
Attack rolls,
any
ability check, it's all saving throw.
or saving throw. Yep.
Right. Yeah.
And then you roll on the
yeah.
table. But it gives you a +1 to your spell attacks and increases your strength by.
Yeah.
It would be something that'd be pretty good for a particular half caster, who wears some pretty thick armor. But the downside's pretty big.
Well, the only real big one's the poison. I think. The poison and the ability checks. But again, if you roll another one, you're gonna the other one kind of dealable.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
the
if you're
prone and the
poisoned-
magic missiles, yeah, they could go
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, they could hurt, but I mean, at least they end eventually.
Mhm.
The 3 that last until you have a long rest are pretty
Yeah.
rough. Poisoned until the next dawn is pretty. But
I
hey,
think
that's what that
I think
does.
Molokov's up for taking that risk. Potentially.
That's pretty good. There's some pretty good stuff there.
Yeah.
And
Plus
how does the
4
curse end if
strength.
it breaks?
That'd be
Curse ends only by remove curse or similar magic, or until it's reattached to Zaloon's petrified heart. No idea how to answer.
Yeah, which is-
how to do that.
Yeah.
That's side quest material.
Yeah. All right. So as you kind of identify that, Puck, you're sitting down with Tari and Zatara, and Tari kind of expresses his thanks to you for, thank you for getting us out. Sorry, I lost my mind there for a second. When I saw Zatara, I didn't. No, rage
Oh.
took over me.
You did very well. You did very well. Zatara, do you need anything? Is there...
She kind of like is again trying to rest, but obviously isn't offended by you guys talking to her. And when she talks, she kind of has a very similar voice to Tari, except it's a bit more smoother in its tone. And she says, I just need to rest. I know I appeared that I was sleeping when you arrived, but make no mistake, that was not restful by any means. The horrors that were beyond eyelids closing are unimaginable, and you can see that she's quite shaken by the thought of it. maybe some bread rolls or rations if you have some to spare. I am quite hungry. And she looks like she's worn out, but not injured, if that makes sense.
Yeah, hello, cat. Yeah. Give her some. I'll give her some rations.
Yeah.
Can you? I mean, we're trying to find the third of your group. Have a pretty good idea where they must be by now, but was there anything that you overheard in that room in your dream state, or any information you can give us on what's happening here?
She kind of looks away, and Tari puts her hand on his shoulder and goes, "It's okay. These adventurers are true heroes. These are what we read about in the stories," and kind of gives her a bit of confidence in that. And a smile creeps across her face as she goes, I didn't hear any plans of anything, but what I saw when sleeping, it's why we try and avoid it, is the masses. They're collecting. They're coming together. Appendages coming from all directions, monstrous beings, all led by the figure in the cloak. When she says figure in the cloak, Hero, your ears kind of prick up a little bit. He just stands with such malice, waiting. Not in front of a doorway, not in front of an item or archway or anything, but just waiting in the desert. Waiting to... I don't know, he looks into your soul almost. From what I overheard in the factory, they were redirecting all power to, I believe, the Creation Forge. A place where arcane ley lines cross. The old house of Kenneth used to use that power to spark life into the Steelborn. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I believe they're opening a way for this nightmare. She goes to say dream, but then corrects herself, to walk amongst us.
Well, hopefully we've done enough damage to the power plant, and perhaps they will not have quite enough power to bring him to fruition.
She gives you kind of a reassuring nod, but you know that she doesn't fully believe you. She's not fully convinced. She kind of says the magics they were citing, the chants they were doing, especially the one that held me captive, I believe it's going to be more than power that is helping bring this through. It might have aided, and I think a good cut to them is helpful, but I wouldn't count it as a surety, a for sure thing. Do you think Sovavis is in danger there? Do you think he's still alive?
Do you feel like you've lost a connection to him?
She thinks for a second and goes, no. Almost like she hadn't considered thinking that before, but you see that when she says no, she's actually positive in saying that. And then her brow kind of furrows as well, and she goes, but maybe that's not a good thing. They kept putting me to sleep, saying that my connection was stronger than most. Me and Tari and Sovavis, we are inspired, or Kalishtar. We are from. Our ancestors are from the Dreamlands. I don't know whether that's plays into it or not.
Well, I suppose they were keeping you alive, so it could be a good chance they're keeping your friend alive too.
I hope so. Kind of a little bit of energy comes back into her, but then she kind of slumps back down a little bit more. I have not been there It was one of the locations we were aiming to go, but I don't know the layout of the creation forge.
I think we can work something out, but will you two be joining us, or?
They kind of look at each other, and you can tell that the fight is in them, but maybe not in a way that can help. I guess meta is if John is not going to be here for a while, he'll stay with them. But if he does come back, then they'll probably aid as assistants at the back, kind of thing. So they kind of portray that as we'll do what we can if needed, but we don't want to get in the way. And Tari will even step in and be like, "You guys know what you're doing, and I can assist if I need. But now that I've found Zatara, I don't want to lose anymore."
That's fair.
We understand.
Having a look at the
So,
map,
I
how
guess
far
I guess
from...
by now you can take a short rest, everyone.
How far from the forge do we think we are?
You kind of pull up a
Not
map
far.
with Tari and kind of start going over it. Give me a survival check.
Survival. 15.
15. Even with Zatara's help as well, you kind of all look at it and try and triangulate where you are, and you imagine it would take about half a day's travel to get there.
Not about you lot, but I think we might need a proper rest before we take that on, no?
We could do what we did last time and get a bit closer, and then
Yeah.
rest on the cusp of it.
I don't need to
I
rest
like it.
anymore. I've had what I need, but I understand for the rest of you, you might need a longer recovery, although, as we're aware, resting here is dangerous.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Could
mean,
use the time.
we were
But
fine last time. I think there might be a bit of a difference between those who come from the Dreamlands, indicating to Tari and Tara, and people like us who kind of just step in and are asleep. It's less less fundamental to our being,
That's
I
right.
guess. Caution, sure, but
we've still got one or two, right? Of these sleep potions. No sleep potions.
one.
One, and Tari has one as
It's
well.
like
Oh no, yes, Tari has
Yeah.
one because he gave one to Zatara to wake her up.
at least we can keep her out again another night.
True.
At least while we're here.
DM, over this short rest, I don't short rest.
Yeah, sure.
Instead, I pull out my shield, which I haven't actually used in a very long time, and I spend about 30 minutes with a piece of scrap steel that I picked up. Yonks. I've got like a bucket of scrap pieces, and we'll slowly bend it into shape into a sort of secondary circular ring in the center of the shield, and then over a little bit more time, take both orbs and kind of wedge them under that ring, and then set them in so that almost like the two dragon shards, sorry. So
Mhm.
almost like those cat toys where it's got the ball and a ring and they kind of smack it around and it do this. It's like on the front of the shield. And I just sort of mess with it and start carving runes to the point where they start resonating with the orbs, and they will just slowly fix in position and rotate through this ring. Kind of fix the straps because I think they broke at some point. Get it adjusted to my arm. Yeah, I mean, if we're heading across town, might as well be as safe as possible. Ah, everyone's already left.
So yeah, so I guess the plan is to go somewhere to do a rest, to go a bit closer.
Sounds like it.
All right. So as you all kind of gather your things, try and triangulate on this map and carry on into the mist to try and get close to the forge, creation forge, without getting too close to it, allowing yourselves a time of rest. You kind of go into the mist again, hearing nothing because of the silence. And Tari and Zatara and Jalug kind of take the rear of the party as you start moving out. We kind of zoom out a little bit from the streets, and you hear the hum of airship engines. And as it pans into inside cabin, it's dark, only lit by two kind of green dragon shard lanterns. You catch the glimmer and the kind of shaky image of Kelly's face. And if you've seen the movie The Mummy where the scarabs run under the skin, that looks like bumps are kind of moving around as her eye twitches, and one of them is deep yellow. And she kind of cracks her jaw, and a tentacle writhers as she goes, "Father, you'll be with us soon enough." Boom, 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 boom. There's a knock on the door, and a creature that half its face is almost like a bear that has been left out to rot, and a human face on the other goes, "Ugh. Approaching for landing. Speeds higher than usual." As she kind of looks up, and confusion comes across her face of, speed shouldn't matter. Approaching the... And her eyes light up as you just see a wall of fire engulf the screen. As you guys are walking, you hear in the distance. And we will level up to level 9.
Oh.
Set the
Ha,
trap.
ha, ha, ha.
That's like the like Modern Warfare thing where you set a claymore about it, and then you see 5 kills pop up, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, all this XP.
So, obviously, this will come into effect when you long rest at the end of the day, but I think let's do the rolls now. As two of the making places have been taken care of in very strategic ways, may I add, as well.
We've done actually so far well here.
Definitely could have been taken a lot of different options with a lot of different outcomes as well, which I think is a cool way. Like, yes, the location is set, but it's kind of like, well, how are you gonna play this? So, let's start with Hera this time. What level are you taking? and roll your hit dice.
Right. Good stuff. Second level in Wizard. Seems fitting. That's 4 hit points.
Yeah,
Nice.
what's that for levels? Brilliant. You must be up 5th level spells there, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess I must be, yeah.
It's the odd levels that goes up.
Yeah.
Fuck.
First level spells.
That's some hectic shit.
Yeah. All right, Molotov.
Well, as mentioned earlier, at level 9, us artificers get a fair little boost by also going up in a level of spells we can cast. So I will be taking another level in artificer.
Do you want to mute yourself?
Sorry,
I'm
Dale,
not
can you
gonna use
mute
that
yourself?
dice.
Oops.
Dale, you're a
Oh, good.
problem, but we love you.
Oh,
I love that freeze frame.
That-
That's incredible.
It's an
I,
8 on the
Did you get the
dice.
snapshot?
no, I didn't quite get it in time. That was an amazing freeze frame.
You were like this.
It'll be on the
like,
video.
Well, brilliant.
8 on the dice.
Oh, that
what
feels
does that
good.
take you to?
Hang on. It'll be 69 plus. So it'll be at 80 when I
80.
do the
Oh,
changes.
Love that. Love that.
Love that.
Puck.
And my
Oh, sorry. Go on, Molotov.
temp HP will go up now as well. Oh, yeah, no. Just saying. My effective health pool is going to be quite high now.
Nice.
me?
Puck.
Yeah, I'm taking another level in
Rouge.
Rogue because I get some cool subclass stuff.
Yeah, 9's good for you, eh?
9, it's it is good. It's just like it's interesting,
Rouge.
you know.
Interesting. Rouge.
Yeah. So I rolled a 6, which
Nice.
will take my health as I do this on the computer to 74 total. How's like are we going to have that health, or are we peaking where we were, and then we now have a higher possible? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you're about to long rest when you get to this location, and that's when all these effects will come in. So
Okay.
yeah, just put your health up,
Okay,
and
cool.
then you can rest up to it. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. All good.
And Ghost.
Well, embracing these new orbs that I've found, I'm definitely feeling more intelligent than I normally am, and I'm embracing that creative streak. So I will also be taking another level in Artificer
Awesome.
and rolling my dice. Oh, that's cocked as fuck. One more time. Fuck yeah! Oh my god, that's awful, but great. 7 on the dice.
Nice.
That takes me to a total of 74 HP.
Nice.
And
Some more hits.
Twinsies.
this particular artificer feature is going to be nuts. Do you want all the details, or should I say?
Do a summary. Do a summary.
I've learned to
Well,
channel
actually,
arcane energy
Okay,
a little better to harm or heal.
that's cool.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Um,
I want to see it on the battlefield, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
mine's
These orbs are gonna
essentially
be
I get to do more shit to my arm.
Which is cool because you just got like some new armor that you can kind of mix and match.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously we get third level spells as well. We don't get any extra infusions or anything yet, do we, Molotov?
I do.
Oh, you do?
I get my armor essentially splits into all its different things, so I can modify the helmet, I can modify the piece, I can modify the boots, sort of like all
Oh, that's your level
separately, and
9
I
feature.
can
That's right. Yeah.
yeah,
Gotcha.
and now I can the number of items that I can fuse increases by 2, as those 2 are part of the armor. So I can just doesn't get me the level of infusions, but it means I can have more active at once, essentially.
Nice.
Because 2 of
I'm
them are
gonna
always
And
going
don't
to be
forget-
armor related anyway.
Don't forget your proficiency bonus will have gone up, and that'll change how many spells you can have, and also some of your
Yeah.
ability scores. I now have plus 13s
Woohoo!
and plus 10s.
Yeah. Mine lets me
No way.
use my shield feature more with that proficiency increase.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
Yeah, so that 9 times 4.
God. Yep. If I go back to here. Yeah, I might have to rethink infusions for tomorrow. Just for
Now
the
it's time
sake
to do
of
it
being
for
able to be
sure.
more
I will
useful to
definitely
myself.
be. Well, one of my items is on my old armor.
Oh yeah, sure.
Currently, I'm being Huck the Radiant Weapon. I've got the Bag of Holding, and Hera has a spell refueling ring. I might need to change one of those.
Yeah, what have I got currently?
I feel like Hera's found
Ooh,
level 5 spells now and is just reading paragraphs of what they do. It's not like
Yeah.
this does 1d4
Some-
damage.
Hera's got to
some of
choose.
my abilities
some-
I get another use out of now as well, which is great.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
And yeah,
what
we
am
can
I
kind of
third
flavor
level?
them over the long rest of what that looks like.
Mm.
Oh, dude.
You're seeing some juicy options though, Hera.
I forgot I was muted for a second. Yeah, there's a lot of reading going on. Definitely a handful of options that are calling out to me.
You know what's awesome about this new armor is that a breastplate doesn't impose disadvantage on
No.
stealth checks.
Yeah.
Good thing we're in the
And
the
when
stealthy
I
side of the
Andy.
campaign.
when I put my infusion on it, it'll be as good as my other armor.
Damn. What did you just
So with the
describe?
boots of Elvenkind, I'm gonna actually be proper stealthy now. I'm gonna have
Yes.
advantage on actual advantage.
I wonder what that looks like for Molotov.
I was like
Sneaking
kind
like a
of
cat.
not quite turning invisible, but like
yeah.
almost that camouflagey,
Yeah.
like not quite casting the spell, but it like shimmers a little bit, lets him slip into shadows a little bit easier. It's less noise.
Ghost, what did you find?
Say again.
You look like you found something that you're like, oh.
So we have artificer specific spells. So I have 2 already prepared, always prepared spells. One of them's a little ridiculous.
I like mine too.
You're gonna see some
Mine are
interesting
fun.
things out of Ghost coming.
I like that
Love
as
it.
well, and it wasn't planned to happen, that this is when you get to rebuild Envy as well. So like adding those extra things into Ghost is kind of like what does the new Envy
yeah.
look like?
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit silly.
Very cool.
Oh, that's a spell I get? Oh, it's nice to have that one as well.
We're gonna need to
Some
find some 300 gold diamonds.
We are going to need to find some diamonds. Yes, at some point.
I don't like that because
Uh,
diamonds are usually for good spells.
Well, it's for Revivify because we both
Yes.
get that now.
Understood.
So at least one of us can. At least one of
That's-
us can.
Good to know.
I guess some cool stuff. So I will actually, should be from now on, I should be able to have advantage on all death saving throws. And I can do a
that'll
budget
be-
version of Speak with Dead. And I
Cool.
should be able to use Whales from the Grave a lot now. Like, a lot.
Nice.
More than, like,
Bigger range.
because I get an extra use of it, and now I can do this other thing, which I'll probably describe in game, which I can then use to cash in for that. So
Nice.
also, the skill
Yeah.
monkey is even more skilled now. It's ridiculous. I got plus 13s, plus 9s, plus 10s. My passive, actually, this is going for you to know, Reese. My passive wisdom, so my passive perception and my passive investigation are both 20.
Oh wow. Okay. Understood.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Puck,
So,
my,
yeah.
my passive investigation is 21.
Oh, nice. Well, that's good. Who needs the alert feat, right? When you're like, well, I'm sorry, nothing gets past me.
Yeah, nothing's going to surprise you
The
guys.
thing is, you'll see it, and because I won't see it coming, but I can walk into a room and immediately find what I need to thing because my perception.
I think I had this in our last campaign. I had like the same thing of like my passive investigation was like 20, and I was like, it got to a point where it was just like, you're looking for it? Yeah, okay, cool. You can probably find it. Like if you have time to look for it, you can find it.
Yeah.
If you're trying to do it quickly, there'll be a roll. But yeah.
Yeah. This level up would have been great. But with the orbs, Reese, this is a little nuts. Like 7 uses of some of these features.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
7 uses of Flash of Genius that adds a +7. Like,
oh,
that's pretty great.
I'll let it come out on the battlefield, but Ghost is just gonna become the ultimate support unit at this point. It's
And
gonna
again,
get nuts.
it's not like you guys don't already do that, but like let's see that. Let's see what this level up has changed in this. Now that they're hyper focusing, and what does that look like with the red spirit that's in Ghost? And we might not be going down that storyline at the moment, but things must be changing.
It's quite literally gonna. Is my nose really red? No. It's
It is
gonna
really
change
red,
the
yeah.
way that Ghost thinks about things.
Your exposure is way off. You look super tanned with a red nose.
I said this last week.
Whoa. Need is super bright. With a +7 to intelligence.
Oh wait, I have to show you guys these. I bought new dice for the character I'm playing in Geeks
Ooh.
campaign, and I struck gold on Temu. So I think these, if you buy a really nice set of these dice, they're normally like $150. I found these for $25. And I don't know if you can very well on this camera, but
Oh,
they are
that's cool.
hollow. Is that gonna?
Yep.
They're hollow, and they've got a tiny dragon on the inside.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's
Every
cool.
dice.
Yeah, they're like my ones.
How are they to read? Because
Yeah.
it's like a more
Very
gold on the numbers. Is that
cool.
right?
No, it's actually they're black, and then the numbers are gold, so they're very easy to read.
Oh, okay.
It's
sick.
just hard to see on
That
this
looks cool as.
Yeah.
camera.
That's awesome. Take a
Yeah,
photo of it.
and
Yeah,
they-
yeah.
Mm.
Love that.
That's
Yeah, I'll
a
take
that's a
photos,
negative
but
to your
aren't they
stealth.
gorgeous? Yeah. Well, funnily enough, the character I'm playing is disadvantage on stealth because he's a paladin, heavy armor, and that's just kind of how he plays anyway. He just walks into situations with confidence.
Nice.
Look, disadvantage is just a chance to roleplay.
Oh, dude, Reese, what have you got coming up next? It's going to be so much fun.
Well, I was going to say, yes, you get all these
So if
things, but now I can put things against you, so you have to use them. 7 flashes of
Yeah,
genius?
you can.
You better believe you want 8.
7 flash. It's so crazy.
I still have to be within 30 feet of people, but
yeah.
I know Molokov's not built to be super high intelligence. Ghost was, and with the extra +2 it's just insane.
Yeah.
My spell save DC is 19.
Oh,
Nice.
What's your
Just
spell
realised
save?
that my
unfortunately.
saving throws go up too.
Yes, they do.
Hmm.
My spell
Oh, yeah,
save.
If I
Everything
take that
progresses.
crystal,
Go Dale.
My spell save DC is only 17.
That's still good though.
Yeah, I say only 17.
that's still pretty good. I think mine's just gone up to 14, maybe 15.
What's a spell save?
If
I actually can
I
cast
take that
spells.
crystal and do an upgrade that I'm trying to do, my arm will be a plus 12 to hit.
God damn.
Yeah, with a magical weapon, I'm a plus 11 to hit,
Nice.
which is great.
Damn. Oh yeah, actually, of course. Yeah, all that. Oh my gosh, what am I to hit now? I'm a plus
Yeah,
9s
5.
and 10s basically.
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah,
the
because
-5
I've
for
taken-
sharpshooter is looking more and more attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
With
There's no
actually
feats-
donning my
feats at this
shield.
level, is there?
No feats.
Sorry?
no.
There's no feats at this level, is there?
No, it was last level.
Yeah, that's right.
I think fighters. Oh no, that's at level 10. I think they get an extra
10,
one or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Spiders
with
just
donning
love
my-
feats.
Flame tongue.
They do.
With donning the shield too, my armor class is